Yo, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Simple Logic Podcast. This is a podcast where we, your hosts, talk about topics logically, but also in a comedic fashion. I am your boy, WattsTV.
And I'm your boy, Keith. How you doing?
What's going on, Kung Fu Kenny?
Man, just chilling like a villain. You know what I'm saying? Sipping while I'm dipping.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, got a little bit of libation.
How was your weekend, man? What's been going on?
Been good. Didn't really do too much. Well, yeah, I didn't do too much this weekend. Went to D.C. to hang out with an old friend of mine from college and stuff like that. Very important to reach out to, those people that you met along the way, even if it's been like 3 years since
If you like them, sure. If you
like them.
Yeah.
But
only a few. It's only a few for me that will even get a phone call because shit. I mean, out of our group, you the only one that's like my best friend, like out of the college group that we had. So I mean, everybody else, I'm like, I'll see you when I see you.
I'm a dope individual. I understand it, but
right.
But no, you're right though. Like some people just in your life for seasons.
Yeah.
Whether it's relationship or is it just like friendship?
Mm-hmm. Yep. But that's good, man.
Yeah, no, it was good. We went to, like I said, I went up to D.C. where they live. Went with her and her boyfriend, and we went to get something to like just dinner. Really, so we didn't really hit up any night scenes or anything like that. But man, it's cold as a bitch. Like I knew it was gonna be cold. That's why I got my big ass coat with me last night. But damn, I zipped that motherfucker up, and I was still, I was still in that whole shaking, man. Yeah, man. And I had to put the mask on while walking just to keep my face warm, man. It's like being up north is a different.
And that's not even that's not
even New York.
Right. That's what I was about to say. That's not even far up north. It's so funny though. Once you cross that that Virginia DC threshold, like cold, instant, like instantly colder.
The Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah.
Starts. Bro, you're closer.
It's so funny. But yeah, it sounds like you had a decent weekend, man. Doesn't sound too busy.
Yeah, I just and then also today I just left from visiting, my dad, and it's so funny. Audience. You ever had those moments when you go to visit family and you're just like, all right, I'm gonna just go and check on them, see how they're doing, be there for like maybe 2 hours, and we're just gonna have a nice time watching TV, talking about life, etc. But then when you get there and they're like, oh yeah, I'm glad you're here, but since you are here, I need you to do X, Y, and Z. And then you're like, shit, man, I got a whole day planned. So yeah, that's what happened. It's never like a chill day. Always get put into work, which is it's not serious work, but still, it was like I wanted to like do nothing.
It's funny, those moments. For example, my mom, she'll ask me. She was like, "Are you busy today?" But as soon as I hear "Are you busy today?" I just know there's something else to come along with that question.
And then you're like, "Oh, I'm kinda, but
not
right now, this moment."
Yeah,
but
and then I feel bad if I'm like, "Yeah," because she'd be like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "God damn it, what you need?"
No, because here's the funny thing: like they be acting like we don't have our own lives.
Yeah,
and like.
Mine has gotten better with it, but yeah.
And like they were younger too, moving about and working and stuff like that. They had to do the same thing. So you would think they would remember, oh yeah, when I was 26, I had a lot of stuff going on too, or whatever.
I was a player.
Yeah, either I was a player or
something.
I was getting played, one of the two. And and then they were like, I cut them some slack. But dang, they be sounding so depressed when you be like, yeah, I'm actually leaving town.
That's what
it's like, oh. They were like, oh.
Hey man, I actually got a plane ticket to Kuwait in like 2 hours.
I'll be back Thursday. I can hook you up with the gutters Thursday, but like until then.
I was just coming here just to make sure you were all right before I left, because there's shit going on in Kuwait.
I gotta handle it.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's funny.
Yeah. But what about you? How was yours?
I have because Keith, yesterday was very interesting.
Whatever.
All right, well, first off, let me just say this. Thursday, Friday were cool. Thursday was my mom's birthday. Friday was my girl's birthday.
Back to back. Money making Mitch had to give out to the family.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What you want?
Damn near. But anyway, they had good days on their birthdays. Cool. Okay. So me and my girl actually went over to my mom's house yesterday, and my brothers was there, and my brother's wife was there too.
Okay.
And unexpectedly, my aunt and my cousin were there. So
is that good?
All right, so okay.
I guess the way you lead it up is not the best of circumstances.
Okay, so let me just preface it with this. This is like on my pop side. This is like my favorite aunt on my pop side, right? Like she's nice, she means well, but she's really religious.
Okay.
And the energy got real weird, Keith. Like I felt like I threw Traylon to the wolves, but she's so thick skinned. She don't
That's a good introduction, though.
Yeah.
That's how you know she really with you.
Yeah, but I mean,
you fold under pressure or what? We about to make diamonds or what? What's going on?
She's been around my mom and dad before, obviously, and especially my brother. So I wasn't worried. It was just that was a curveball because
extended family,
nigga,
extendo clip. Didn't know, wasn't ready for that. Kevlar couldn't take all them bullets.
So not to get into it too deep, but they were speaking about a particular issue, and it felt like my aunt was basically like blaming my mom. That's how it was coming off for certain things, right? And I had to say something. Hell yes. I had to say something because I was like, wait a minute, what you not gonna do because she do X, Y, and Z, and you don't live here, and blah blah blah. Like you feel me? Again, love them to death.
Oh yeah, of course.
But
sometimes you gotta be like, hey,
Keith, it got so awkward, and she puts she brings Christianity into everything, and a lot of the things that she was saying did not make any sense, bro. This shit took me out, right? She was looking at Traylon and I, and I say this, and I quote, I forgot the context, but I know what she said verbatim. She said, "You can't see she said, when you see it, you can't see it, but you need to see it when you do see it." And she, hold on, that's verbatim.
What the fuck you talking about, auntie?
Hold up,
that's the auntie, right?
Bro, that's verbatim, right?
All right.
And then she looked at Traylon and I, and she was like, "That makes sense." Trey said, "No."
I can see Traylon. She probably added a smile into it.
She said no. Like, and I was crying, laughing. It was so funny. But she also brought up some like stuff that happened in with their mom and dad, and
it started getting real deep.
Yeah, because she's, again, not to go too deep into it, but
this was Thursday.
This was yesterday. This was Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then she started to bring up, a lot of all that issues and all those issues, and we were like, yeah, but that's not normal. Like, we kept having to say that shit's not normal, and then like even my brother's wife had to chime in because she was like, "Yo, it's not normal." Because basically talking about like traumas that they had, watching their parents or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I had to end it. I said, "Look, we've been talking about this for about almost an hour now. We came here to celebrate my mom's birthday, but we still talking about X, Y, and Z."
Yeah, you did have a party. Yeah.
So I said, "Come on, man."
Yeah, and that's one hell of a way to. It's always that's the best time to drop any type of bombshell news or whatever. Holidays and birthdays. I never loved you. Happy Thanksgiving. I
never loved you.
It's always around the holidays when you get the worst news ever. You're like, "Oh wow, I thought this person loved me. You telling me you didn't like my Kool-Aid that I made when I was 5 years old? Like, what's going on?"
Yeah, bro, I wish a part of me felt bad, but I didn't, because she was like, "All right, well, we just gonna leave then." I was like, "Damn."
Wait, you wanted to stay on the negative and stuff like that?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, damn. And even before that, they were talking about a lot of just a whole bunch of like social issues, and I'm like, bro, we hear this on a daily. I thought we was just trying to enjoy my mom's birthday. That's it. No, we gonna talk about every fucking thing.
Since everybody here, I need all y'all ears open.
So I'm a troll, right? Oh, so God. one of the last things that I said to her, because she said Jesus bled for us, right? He sacrificed his life for us.
That's right.
The last thing that I said to her, I was like, that's why we gotta sin a little bit, because we can't we cannot waste his precious blood. So what he spilled all that blood for us for our sins. So we should just sin. We should sin a little. We ain't gonna waste that blood. She said, no.
I would have looked at you and be like, "Yo,
nigga, Trailer was weak." Cause I don't mean it, but like if you come with a certain energy, I'm a poke at you. Be like, "Hey man, we should not waste that blood. He spilled it for us, so we should at least honor him by doing, sinning a little, but then asking for forgiveness."
Since Jesus know your heart, I know he was up there just like, you know, a little bit like, hey, man, that was a bad one, but wow.
But that's how my weekend went.
Sounds like you had a great weekend, man.
Oh yeah,
action packed.
Yeah, very entertaining. But yeah. Family, dog.
I'm glad also, you know, I'm glad we upgraded a little bit. No more dining chairs. No more dining chairs in the podcast.
Yeah.
For those who watch the YouTube version, you know, for the past like 3 months.
3 months or so.
You know, been having the kitchen set, you know, in here. It was cool, you know what I'm saying? I felt a lot taller, you know. But, you know, now I'm a little bit more comfortable, can lean back, you know what I'm saying? Fat Joe 2005 feel.
Yeah, I'm glad, man. I was like, we need fucking chairs. But I got this for my girl because she kept taking my chair. Mm-hmm. So, but, you know, now she got her own. And oddly enough, this is really comfortable. So.
Yeah, I don't even know how you... Oh, there you go. Yeah. Hey, extendo. You like that. That's going to be the word of the podcast. Extendo. Extended family, extendo clip, all man. That.
Extended families. But let's go ahead and start getting to the docket, man.
Let's get into it, man. So I put this one on the docket. I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen it?
I sure have. I was going to make a video on it, but I was like, I want to talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah, because now you always be having like your own solo videos on some really good topics. Stuff like, oh, shit, I was waiting to do this.
Yeah.
He was like, no, I got to do it right now.
Yeah.
But, so... Y'all know Deion Sanders, prime time, arguably the best cornerback in NFL history, or with no argument.
Yeah, I was gonna say I ain't arguing with you.
He's a coach for this HBCU college in is it like Mississippi or Missouri or something like that, somewhere down south, and he's been a really great coach. One, because he has the credentials of prime time, and a lot of people are paying attention to him, and then he's going down there to focus more attention towards those colleges that don't get the allure or the recognition of say for example LSU or Alabama or etc. So he's been doing his thing out there, and they've been winning pretty frequently. So he took an interesting approach with showing his players life outside the grid lines or gridiron lines. He brought in Instagram sensational influencer, world recognized author. I'm just naming up all this shit. Brittany Renner. I don't know why I want to say Reiner.
I wanted to say Reiner. I fucked up her name so much in my
There's
videos.
no I.
There's no I, but I don't know why.
Brittany Renner.
I said that rhymed, I said there's no I, there's no I, but I don't know why, I'm a poet, didn't know it.
Man, that was trash. Hey. But I'm just didn't know it. I was like, you can stop. Open night is closed. But yeah, they brought her over to talk about the dangers of DMs. So, before we get deep into it, how do you feel about it? She was basically saying, hey, just letting you know, you got to make sure you're picking the right people and stuff like that. Because all of my DMs, you see the blue checks, and we're talking about verified people. The people just there for it boosts my stock and boosts your stock and shit like that. So you got to be with somebody that really cares about you. So with her saying all of that, with her history and recent stories that's been going on within the past month and a half or two, how do you feel about that approach?
Okay, so when I first saw this, I was like, okay, Deion Sanders he's either tripping right now or he's a genius. I still don't know which one it is, because I think this possibly could have done some good, but at the same time, damn well one of his players DM'd her after that whole interaction. Bro, come on.
Probably the one that's probably the jokester, maybe.
Probably, maybe, but still. So, I don't know. So, there's a lot that I know, because I made videos about her. So, there's a lot that I know about this woman. I mean, as much as the internet will give me anyway. Yeah. I don't know what's going on in her personal life. But, so, one thing that I found very, very interesting, I guess I might get into this later. I'm not too sure. Never mind, I'm going to come back. I'm going to just tell you how I feel about it for now. Don't worry, I'm going to swing back. You'll see. But what she was saying was facts. I mean, it was most definitely true.
She's dropping knowledge.
Yeah, she wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
But there's something in me that just looks at this situation as weird, especially when she put that tweet up saying Jackson State hide your sons or whatever.
Yeah, that picture and tweet.
Like, do you feel me? Like, I just feel like she's still.
But that was months ago.
That wasn't months ago. That may be maybe a month ago.
I wasn't a month ago. That was a couple months ago. Guarantee you, if you look it up right now, that was probably a couple months ago.
Okay, but regardless, neither here nor there.
Yeah,
because she went to PJ Washington games while he was still at Kentucky. She went to his game. She was
scouting, really.
Yes.
Oh shit!
And that's why people call her like a
predator.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, but
so you basically, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, on that issue, because I was gonna say, well, he was like, but then I was like, you're like, and I'm like, I'm talking about age wise. I'm like, he was still a teen, right? Bro. Like 19.
Yes.
Yeah, and she like 25. Well, at that time, probably 24.
Right, something like that.
I don't know how old she is.
So my question,
but let's focus back on this.
Right.
Yeah.
So my question was, did Deion Sanders just throw a fucking lion into a den with chickens? Like, just a bunch of fucking chickens. What would a lion do if he saw a bunch of chickens?
Motherfucker be like, yo, what the fuck is all these chickens doing right here? Yeah. They know I'm here, right?
Yeah, eat. It's time to feast. Like, she is the lion, and I just feel like no matter, especially now. So she's in the situation. Here's why I'm swinging back to. She's in a situation where she claims to not have money, right? And how her baby daddy isn't really helping her.
Promises that were made that didn't, or whatever.
Right. Don't necessarily believe in any of it.
I don't believe it either.
Right, because I've seen the shit that she was doing. With she's gotten checks from Rolling Loud. She has promotions with not promotions, but she has sponsorships with Fashion Nova.
She strikes me as a smart individual.
Yes,
she might do some shit that I don't agree with, but she doesn't seem dumb at all.
And Fashion Nova gives out fucking checks. Like, trust me, I know.
Floyd Mayweather wore that fucking trunks that had Fashion Nova on it.
Yeah. So, for example, my homegirl, I ain't gonna say her name, but she gets.
Say your name.
I'm not joking, saying. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So the one that has the deal with like the jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah, she gets paid like $600 a month just for one post.
Like that's awesome.
Just for tagging them.
That's awesome.
That's what I'm saying. Somewhere around there. It's my bad if I butchered that, but it is like $6 something.
It's more than $30.
That's what I'm saying. So just imagine a company as big as Fashion Nova.
Yeah.
Like, so they giving out checks. So
yeah.
I don't believe that. So to bring it back around, if she's claiming that she doesn't have anything, and that's true, she could be looking for another contender. Me seeing her in that position with all those young, talented men who have a possibility of going to the league, I'm like, this makes me uncomfy.
How do you think it make the parents feel?
Yeah. Oh man, I would have.
If they even know who she is.
Man, I would be sending hella texts to my son. I'd be calling that nigga.
what you doing over there in that auditorium with that Brittany Reiner? Like spelling the name, saying it all wrong and shit like that.
Oh my gosh, bro. I'd be like, don't you talk to her. She is a real life succubus, bro. I'm sorry.
So that's how you feel about it.
That's how I feel about it.
I don't know. Is that like you're getting more negative? So you feel like she's like. What she was, you said what she was saying was facts, but
yeah,
like,
what she was saying was facts, but it's just
it feels
it's just
weird. You're saying it feels weird.
It feels weird because I'm just so split on it because the person that it's coming like that it's coming from, it comes from a person who's been like disingenuous in some cases, right? Who's
been genuinely disingenuous?
Yes, like
so that's different,
right? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And
like you said in the PJ Washington video, nigga, the information's out there,
right?
And she was literally saying,
right. But that's also why I'm split because I'm like, I'm so confused right now because I know she's speaking facts, but at the same time, the person who is speaking these facts is just she's susceptible of all of this.
How else are you gonna know how many teeth a shark have the shark ain't telling you?
You're not wrong. That's why I'm like, I don't know. What do you think?
I think, it took me probably 2 days to think about this. I think it was a good thing.
Okay.
All in all, I feel like it was a good thing. It was like you said, it was weird. It was pretty interesting that a coach in general brought someone, not even just her, just someone in general outside of the fields of football to tell them some things to be cautious of.
Yeah.
So I did like the fact that he went that extra mile. He's letting them know, you know, because he's been in the league for a long fucking time. He's done many great things, and he has been either involved in his own personal shit or been playing around players that was involved in similar situations and seeing how they weren't able to adapt and spiraled out of control.
Right.
So he noticed that and kept that along with him and wanted to share that knowledge. And what other way to share it and relate to this generation is other than, you know, getting in contact with someone who is pretty, you know, involved within that type of lifestyle, along with
who is the face of that lifestyle.
Yeah, the face of that lifestyle that is targeting a certain audience other than, you know, her. And I don't know how, I mean, like, she has her own reasons, but I don't know, like, that's like saying if I was an alcoholic and I didn't, this is how I feel, like, say for example if I was an alcoholic, right, and I didn't go to any classes or whatever, I'm still drinking, and somebody says, hey, tell these people why you shouldn't be an alcoholic, but I'm still an alcoholic. So I don't know how that makes her feel internally, like, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, watch out.
That's what I'm saying. That's the weird part.
Watch out for people trying to, like, steal your money or use you for certain reasons, but I'm still doing the same shit. I don't know how it feels personally, like, whatever. All I know is she's gonna eat this month because I know she got paid. I know she got gas bill getting paid, electric. No, she probably ain't got gas. Electric getting paid regardless. It's good,
man. But with her, I'm so. And that's another reason why I didn't make a specific video on that situation. I thought about it, but I'm so done on her, bro. Like, I'm sick of talking about her because niggas are stupid, so dumb. Like, she shows you who she is on a fucking daily. And so the best example that I can give you, as soon as she walked in, what did the football players do? Woo!
Oh, they did their own, like, thing that they have, like, language, and I don't know what it means, but I have an idea what it means. Like, yo, something's happening. Like, yo.
That's what I'm saying. They were still hype. If I saw her, look, if I was in that position, and I saw her walk in, I'd be like.
Yeah, they were giving out warning sounds. You know what I'm saying?
But man, it's just, you know, like I said, somebody is, if they had an opportunity to smash without a condom, they would do it. I
don't know what the allure is.
I don't know.
Hey, maybe I'm just still a square. Maybe I'm
put
just
on a fucking condom. Why?
I don't know.
No, hush. Why? Put on a condom. I don't understand. Put it on. What's the issue? And then you want to complain about having a baby by a disingenuous baby mama? Like, and then you want to complain and saying you owe all this child support? Put on a fucking condom.
Yeah, about like $5.
Shit. Look, the goddamn thing failed. It's your fault.
I'm gonna let you get that up.
You say what you gotta say.
Yeah, no. But yeah,
shit,
it's pretty crazy. But I'm, like I said, I'm glad that he did that. And, like, I don't think her actions are ever going to change. Like, even though she did this, I think she's just going to get back to normal as soon as, like, whatever normal is, you know. So I just hope that those players did take what she said into, like, you know, did take it seriously and are going to remember that as they progress within their professional careers, because there are going to be a lot of people that are similar to her that just haven't made the news yet that they are going to run into in the future. So hopefully, you know, because she was saying some real shit, but hopefully they listen to that, you know. That's like the person that made the stove telling you this shit is hot when you turn it on.
Yeah. I pray that you right. I'm sorry about that, Albert, but that shit just really pisses me off.
No, go ahead, do what you gotta do.
I don't get it. Like, people want to complain but not protect themselves at the same time. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, you just do that with no consequence, huh? And then complain about it later.
They be like, damn, man, you got a ticket in the mail? Yeah, something about I didn't update my tags and shit like that. But I'm waiting, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm like, what? You still got, it's 2021. You got tags from 2019, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So if anybody else fucks with her and gets her pregnant, sir, that is on you. You are fucking stupid, and the same thing that happened to PJ is gonna happen to you. So
before we get to the next subject, it is funny because she was like, "Yeah, it boosts my stock, it boosts your stock," and I'm like, at this point, Like, if we want to talk about stocks, I don't think anybody's stocks goes up now. I mean, like, yours maybe. But also, in turn, it will go down because that person's stock will go down because you got involved. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, the other person's stock, way down. Because as soon as I heard PJ Washington was fucking with her, I said, oh, you stupid. You dumb. You so dumb.
Oh, you stupid.
You so stupid. But, yep, as a man, I look at you and like...
Damn. It's how old ass. 1920 laugh. Gotta get that out. Oh my god.
Yeah, man, that's my sarcastic laugh, you know?
This is disgusting, man. Let's get on to the next topic, man. What's up? What's next?
So, there is a petition for Will Smith and Jada for them to stop talking about their love life and their issues.
Pause real quick. How would you feel like, yo, you have this and somebody like literally came up with a petition like, yo, shut the fuck up, please. We need people to sign this so they can shut the fuck up. Like, that is so funny to me.
I signed it.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
The link works?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Don't know if it does now. But I signed it.
Because, like, I think I was listening to The Breakfast Club, like, either this week or last week, and it was when Will Smith's book came out, and then, like, one of the things was Alfonso Ribeiro, which was Carlton, he was interviewed, and not by them, but he was interviewed, and Angela Yee was talking about it, and it was like, yeah, they asked Alfonso if he would get the book. He was like, honestly, he doesn't want to read the book, because it's like, he knows them, and then all the other stuff that been going on, I don't want to hear anymore.
Yes. So, all right, I have no problem with the book, right? Because people write, like, memoirs and shit all the time and just...
But those are the people that only have that. They don't have any other form of outlet that they're getting out.
Right. The main issue is the fucking red table talk. Right, that's the main issue. They need to deal away with that shit.
It's a messy ass table.
Every time Jada has one of these goddamn episodes, some shit pops off and it's so stupid. And then they catch an attitude. Be like, oh, y'all saying this online, y'all doing this. Nigga, no one told you to make this platform. Who told you to make this platform? I didn't tell you. We didn't ask for this, okay? So you made your bed, lie in that shit.
And it's like, Will Smith is just my all-around favorite actor.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like probably my top 15 rappers. Because I'm so in love with his acting that anything that he does, I'm like, okay with. That's the type of fan I am. But hearing all this other stuff going on, I know. It's crazy. I know. I told you why. I told you it doesn't make sense. I told you. I literally opened it up telling you that. So I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. But hearing all this stuff, it does make me feel bad a little bit. Like, oh damn, it's like. But I think that goes into putting your making somebody that is also human a hero. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
False idols type of deal.
We do that a lot.
Because it's not that they're trying to do that, but it's just how we accept their actions, you know what I'm saying? How we distinguish it within our minds, that we hold them to such a high esteem that we think they're impervious to anything, and then seeing that happen, you're just like, your whole world starts to slowly shatter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My world ain't shattered, but it's cracked. Like, as far as my viewpoint on him and stuff like that. Like, damn, I didn't want him to be going through this, and then I found out, oh damn, that movie that he was with old girl, that white lady, I can't remember. I didn't know. That was good acting. I didn't know they was really doing a thing.
Yeah. So it's confirmed now that they had been confirmed. Okay, good. Yeah. Because I remember when that shit first came out, like there were so many reports. They were like, oh yeah, their chemistry is just electric and
that was a good movie though for that chemistry.
I love that movie.
Hey, be single for your life and this is like.
So damn, Will was smashing Harley Quinn. That's crazy. Yeah, that's Harley. Ooh. Yeah, you ain't know that. And they were both in the squad. Oh wow.
What?
I didn't even put two and two together until now. Wonder how Jada felt about. She didn't care. She don't give a. I don't think they give a fuck.
That was when the fucking entanglement was going on, I think.
It was probably a little later, but still.
That probably opened up to it.
But still.
I'm like, how would you feel? Your significant other was like, yeah.
Hey man, hey.
We just make good movies.
But yeah, I signed it. I want them to. I want them to stop because it's none of my business. I don't even want to. So even from my family, bro, my friends, like you tell me stuff that you know that you like want to get off your chest.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, you don't fucking explain your goddamn sex life.
That's like going on Instagram Live and just going crazy in front of like what 24 people.
That's what I'm saying. You don't tell me every fucking thing and vice versa because there's no reason to. No. Some things should just stay private. I don't tell you everything about my relationship because some things are private. I mean, not that there really is much to tell, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I most definitely signed it. Did you hear about the part in the book that said he was having so much sex that it was making
an orgasm would make him vomit.
An orgasm would make him vomit.
At that point, it's like, yo, if you ever like, say for example, I known you for X amount of years. If you ever like tell me some shit like that or write a book about that, it's just like. You still my dog, but I'm gonna look at you across the dinner table a different way. I'm gonna be like, yo, we going out to eat, but I'm like, yo, this nigga is wild. Like, you know, so like he has a freak boy.
So I wonder at what point, what made him realize, this is an issue. Like, and did he keep going after the first time? Because it's not he had to keep going.
I mean, like, come on, like you. I think I would keep going. Honestly, because I'm like the first time I think that's like a aberration, like this just random. Like I think this just like oh shit, like that happened. I wouldn't relate the two until it happened 2 or 3 more times.
There are so many fucking things running through my head right now. There's so many questions that I have. Like, and if you know if you're like thinking about it and you know that's a possibility that you're gonna throw up when you orgasm, like what's the safest position? what's the doggy?
Yeah,
throw up on her back.
No, because you can turn your head. You can.
But at the same time, even that's dangerous for the relationship. Let me tell you why. Because she could be thinking, "Oh, he throwing up because you know my shit stink. You know my vagina ain't clean. He must smell something. That's why he throwing up."
I think after that, even if it's the first time, you gotta have some type of explanation. Like you know what I'm saying. You gotta let her know that hey, it's not you and I don't have anything, but it's just that you know I ate something.
How do you even explain that? You know, you just say, "Oh,
sex is icky."
Oh, you know, like, sex is icky. I don't know what to tell you. But
cooties,
yeah.
Cooties acting up again.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I get in there and I throw up. It's a thing.
I just lose all recollection of where I'm at. but yeah, I don't know. That is wild. But so far, it's 11,000 signatures. I mean, like. I'm pretty sure it intensified since the article was originally dropped, but yeah. At the time it was 11,000. So with your signature, it probably bumped it to 1230. Like no, I mean like 12,030. Yeah.
Please stop. I don't want to know about your life. You don't want to know about my life. Some things should just stay private. That's it. All right. It's that simple. I don't know why Will wrote the book. I respect him for writing the book. I mean. And you a grown man, do whatever it is you want to do. I get you. But when it comes to the red table talk, yo, just stop. It doesn't have to, you don't have to make it that personal.
You really don't.
All right. And I've had problems with the red table talk for a while now because
starting with when did it start? When did you start having problems?
One thing that I thought was stupid. Do you remember when Kobe died? And they had Snoop on because he went off on Gail. Huh. They had Snoop on the red table talk.
I remember he did go off on Gail, but
everybody was going off on Gail.
Why did she? What did she do again?
Because
she brought up the incident from years ago that he was proven not guilty for.
Right.
But at that time, insensitive. Got it.
Right. Very insensitive. Exactly. So, you know, they had Snoop on, and Jada was like, and when you said that, you were talking to me, my mother, Willow, we were all hurt. You know, she's saying black women in general. And in my mind, I'm like, Jada, shut the fuck up.
Why she make it sound like they're like a hive mind?
You
know what I'm saying? We all act on one accord.
So, I don't know. Like, a part of me feels like she wants to be, like, so wise and you know, just, I don't know. But, Jada, stop. I don't even have words anymore. Just stop. Enough.
There's no words you can say.
No, enough.
Other than
hey, man, I'm tired.
cease and desist.
Matter of fact, I'm about to sign that petition 6 more times tonight. Just keep changing my
different
name.
emails.
Yeah, different emails. Exactly. I'm about to do the most. Please stop. We don't care. If you have this many people telling you to stop, then please just relax. You ain't got to do nothing. You rich. You have money for generations now. Stay at home. Chill. Watch Netflix. Do normal people shit.
Normal rich people shit.
Yes. Go to a fucking vineyard or something.
A vineyard.
Yeah, with your fucking side nigga that's not August anymore. Your new one.
Wine, cheese.
Do something.
Yeah.
All right, you ain't got to keep talking about
You see,
shit.
Will, he got a fucking documentary on Nat Geo about life and shit.
Yeah, help Willow write her next shitty rock song.
I heard it's pretty good.
I listened to it. Her voice is just so funny to me. I wish I knew the lyrics so I could make fun of it.
Oh, wow. Is that really how at least the...
Yes.
Hey, that shit hard. Hey, I listen to it, man. But yo, next, so I don't know. Y'all probably seen this filtering throughout throughout social media. So if you've been to a high school game, I don't think they don't really do it in professional games. Once you end the game, they just like fuck off, nigga, and go in their tunnels. But in high school games, middle school games, at the end of the game, all the players, they just basically, it's like a assembly line of them dabbing each other up, saying good game to the coach, etc. And then you go on your merry way.
Yeah.
But imagine you going after you finish playing, after you play, how many minutes is it?
In high school,
like
I don't
60.
remember.
X amount of minutes, like probably an hour and a half. Playing the game, and you put out your all into the game, and your team won, and you're good, right? So you respect the opponent, so you go up to them, you dab everybody up, good game. Imagine on your fifth handshake with a player, you're like, good game, he just decks you. I'm talking about relentlessly. I'm talking about gut, face, and you're out. Okay, that is what happened.
The fuck?
You didn't? Oh yeah, you didn't know about this?
No.
Yeah. So, well, not funny, but it's hey, that man misses calling. He should have did something else in basketball. But
yeah, he should have robbed niggas. Obviously,
no, he could have just went to martial arts and go to case like.
Nah,
but
bro.
now he's might as well continue doing that shit because this man got a felony charge. So there was a high school game in Nevada, I believe. It was like an Iowa team. It was called the Wildcats or whatever. Wildcats player, yeah. Carlisle Wildcats.
Hey man, Wildplats. Hey man, them plats in people's heads be wild sometimes. So I hear you.
Your fucking head. Just that's wild. But it was playing like this Nevada team, right? And it was like, would they think it was funny because it was all the article Complex wrote it, and it was like, yo, they think the fight happened because Nevada team won 72-47 on the season opener. So Iowa player was kind of pissed, and he just goes up to him and like punches him in the stomach, then punches him in the face, and then the dude is out unconscious, and then he was about to lay some more blows, but he stopped. But that player got a felony charge. Like, let me show you the video. And
bro, that's bitch shit. Let's see here. Okay, they dapping each other up. Oh my gosh. What? Yo. Yeah. So there had to be some bad blood during the game or something. Like,
you think so? Like a foul that wasn't called or something like that? It
had to be, because he did that for a reason, man. There's no way he was just mad. Like, it looked like he picked him out specifically. I'm not going to say the name of the person, even though it is public record to say it. But it's the fact that as a teenager, I don't want to say it. Yeah. But the last name does sound like this motherfucker could probably do some shit. You could say his last name.
Prenosil. That nigga sound like a medicine. He took that nigga to sleep. That's what he did. That man Tylenol 2.0. But yeah, man, I don't know. That's wild. That's pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that really happens in high school. Of course, it might be a little brawl during the game, but then the shit gets separated and stuff like that. But nobody gets knocked unconscious or anything like that, and especially unaware. Now
that we're on the topic, though, I hate those dap up lines. I hate them so much. I hated them back in the day. And
in track, they did the same thing?
No. Baseball.
Oh yeah.
So let me tell you why.
I think baseball they still do it in the professional.
Yeah, they do it. Yeah. So with baseball, I grew up in a predominantly white area. Even though most of my years I played in Richmond just so I could be around other black kids.
Yeah.
And I would actually play.
You talking about when you met Babe Ruth in the Negro Leagues? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
why is Babe Ruth in the Negro League?
That's the joke. Because you're old.
Yes, I got it, kid. Anywho, anyway, so when I would play out in Chesterfield, like even in high school, so what players would do, they would either like spit on their hands or like put their hands in their ass and like just dap you up. Yeah, so
you would see them or
yeah, bro. Like a couple of them would tell me that they do it. Like, and I've seen it too. Like, I've seen people like spit in their hand and just like try to dap you up too.
You dap
so
them up?
Fuck no. So
I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you talk.
So no, you're good. You're good. So what I did, because my coach actually like bitched at me because of that. He was like, it's a sign of respect, blah blah blah. I said, Coach, I get it, but I seen what they do and they told me what they do, so I don't want to do that. And I'm the black dude in a predominantly white team. I'm the only black dude.
Right.
So I'm like, they ain't gonna get me. So what I did, I just found the most simple solution. Just kept on my betting gloves. That was it. So I kept on my betting gloves, dapped up everybody.
That's pretty smart. Me, I would have been like elbow.
Yeah, shit. But I hate those lines. Like, people are fucking nasty. People are assholes.
And especially I thought that stuff would have like stopped us after coronavirus. Well, we're still in it,
right?
But after the introduction of coronavirus.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I didn't even think about that.
I was looking at a video yesterday because LeBron Jr. Was playing St. Vincent St. Mary. LeBron, his father, alma mater. And he still plays with like the mask underneath his jaw.
I saw that.
And like
what the fuck is the point? You ain't
even LeBron was like, yo, this is the stupidest shit I ever seen in my life. He tweeted that. He was like, yo, I still don't understand it. And I'm like, yo, I feel him. Like, why don't you just put it on all the way and ball? You can do it. But yeah, I would think
hard as a bitch. Ugh.
Yeah, but I would think, there'll be like something that changes that, like, I don't know, like elbow taps or
I don't know, something. Just say good game from a distance.
Yeah. Good game, man.
All right, yeah, fuck
right,
y'all.
Yeah,
and walk off.
All right.
And that's it.
Into the tunnel.
But yeah, man, I always hated those. And yeah, that was just dirty. I ain't even gonna hold you. That was super dirty. But
imagine you just go and like to see your child play. He's like, hey, that's my boy. They won. Hey, all right, we going out to eat tonight. We probably gonna go to a Red Lobster, treat him to something nice. You know what I'm saying?
Pizza Hut.
Yeah, they have Little Caesars. That hey, when they get the cheesy crust, go crazy. He deserves it. And then all of a sudden, you see your son get decked. They're like, oh, so you can't fight the kid. So do you immediately look for the parents? Really? You putting hands on the kid? You going to jail?
Hey, my pops would. Yo, I've seen my pops get into so many fights.
Kanye West, guess who's going to jail tonight? Well, we probably get copyright.
Probably.
On that, but.
God's gonna post my bill tonight. I'm telling you.
Are we getting paid right? Are we getting paid off of this? Or is it slowly accolading or something? Because if not, I can play it.
We could, but the moment is past. I feel like
it's dead. Yeah,
it's dead as well. But yeah, man, that's dirty. I don't have nothing else to say about it. You bring up this next one because I saw it plenty of times, but I still do not understand.
Robots can fuck. Yeah,
that's it in a nutshell.
That's pretty much it.
Like, who knew?
Like, there was an introduction earlier this week about the world's first living robots can now reproduce. And, like, it's basically saying that, like, scientists who created the first living robots say the life forms are known as xenobots with their size. It's like they're less than a millimeter, like 0.04 inches. Like, that's the babies. But the fact that they're doing that, so it's like
terrifying.
Yeah, because they're doing it off of like the stem cells of like an African clawed frog. They always want to
what?
They always want to use the stem cells off of something from Africa. Like, we're just really dope. You know what I'm saying? Like
fast twitch fibers.
Huh?
Fast twitch fibers. That's one of the reasons why they say black people are fast. It's because we have fast twitch fibers.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Wow.
You never knew that?
No, I never heard that. That is fucking.
Hey man, you learn something new every day.
Niggas got that shit published.
Look it up.
Wow.
Look it up.
But yeah, you know, they're doing that from that, and it's like they reproduce in a way that isn't seen in like plants or animals, says the post by CNN and whatnot. I don't really understand too much of it, but that just like it's funny because when we were talking about the last episode, and who you thought I was talking about? Carl Manfred, and Carl Manfred is like a fake character off of this game called Detroit Become Human, where it's basically androids and shit like that.
I was
so
like,
that
you
shows
talking about him.
So it's funny that we spoke about this, and like, not even though this is something so small, because like I said, it's less than a millimeter, but like this opens up the gateway to other types of possibilities. Like, you imagine imagine your grandson or your great grandson, if you're blessed enough to live that long without any health conditions. Your great grandson comes over to the Thanksgiving dinner and stuff like that with a girl, and you're like, oh wow, my boy got a girl, all right, or you know, my boy got a boyfriend, like, you know, it's cool, like, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, that's hard, like, yo, what's your name, ma'am or miss or sir, whatever, him, they, oh, what's your name? And then they're just like, oh yeah, this is Stephanie, or this is Rick. You're like, oh, okay, Rick. Hey man, how did y'all meet? And then he's just like, yeah, for facility line and shit like that. Like, what do you mean? Y'all work together? Like, no, yeah, I went online and I purchased. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I met their family, the robot family and shit. Wait a minute, robot? And like, yeah.
That sounds fucking terrifying. I hope it never gets to that point.
Or just imagine she in the kitchen cutting up like the green beans or mashed or like pie, and then she cuts herself and no blood comes out.
Hey,
you see, like, why?
Hey, what I tell y'all on the last episode, this man Keith knows something. Like, y'all stay away from Keith. All right?
What?
Y'all stay away from Keith. He gonna bring these androids. Hey, I'm telling you,
to your house.
They gonna take over the world.
To your cribbo.
You got Alexa in your crib?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I got 2 smart TVs in there too.
Him and Alexa is plotting.
And we talk sometimes.
Hey man, y'all stay away from Keith.
You always know what I'm thinking too. It's
crazy. And the fact that you brought up that dude's name from that game, and now we talking about this. Hey man, Keith, I don't know about you. I don't know, man. What are you, Dr. Giroux head ass?
Yeah, you already know what I'm saying. Don't take my hat off.
But I still, so I didn't even read that much. So it's basically stem cells.
Yeah, that's how they were able to do it off of stem cells. So that shows you can be done off of like actual life.
That's crazy.
Like I said, this is just baby steps, but I feel this is a precursor to more to come in the future. That would possibly, you know, conspiracy theory time. Play the music again. Hold on. Let me do it real quick. I don't give a damn. Hold on. I'm about to do this shit right now.
Oh God.
Hold on. Keep talking. Do your shit.
So I guess you about to take my place because I was in my conspiracy bag that episode, but I guess you about to be in it now. But they've been talking about stem cell research for so long, and it's about time that we finally put it to use, because it could probably cure, you know, cancer and a lot of other things. But you go ahead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, this is just a precursor to like shit to come that will possibly lead to the extinction of the human race, because we already know we're our own worst enemy. And then what other way to get rid of our own worst enemy than to get rid of ourselves by still carrying on our vision of how to handle the world?
Hey, right on, my brother. Right on.
That ain't something to be proud of, nigga. We about to be yesterday news,
man. What you said was facts. Right on.
Hey, it could be. That's something, you know what I'm saying? Your eye open.
But by the time that happens, we'll all be dead.
You're selfish. Yeah. I'm gone, so I ain't got to worry about it.
Goddamn right.
I still got bills to this house. I ain't got to worry about it. Still, you got to carry about it.
We can let our ancestral children handle it.
Is that the term?
I have no idea, but I said it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said it. We can let them handle it.
Ancestral is like...
Yeah.
Is the multiverse or some shit?
Yeah, now I say it don't really make sense, but you know what I meant.
I feel you. I'm picking up what you putting down, man.
Yeah.
But that's...
I stand in my shit, you know.
That's crazy. That's crazy, though. Like, man...
Yeah, I don't even know what else to say about that. That's wild. Robots are basically fucking.
What if Elon Musk's daughter is a robot?
Her name. What's her name, Keith?
XMFR whatever.
How you pronounce that? Do they pronounce her name? Or is it just XM something? Why the fuck would they call her that, Keith, if she wasn't of robot origin? And you know Elon Musk, he makes all of these newly high-tech vehicles in space. He went to space, Keith. He went to space.
He didn't go to space as Jeff Bezos.
He had his. Oh wait, he didn't go to space yet. But didn't he launch rockets?
Yeah. This is SpaceX.
Were people aboard?
I don't think so.
Okay, well whatever. But still, he probably got Jeff Bezos and his team to bring back something from a different planet or space in general, so that he could cultivate it
from Cybertron.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
We get into it. we came to get the business today.
Hey man, shout out to all the robots out there. You know.
Yeah, I told you gotta be respectful.
Shout out to all the robots. Hey man, I mean I like y'all help me out a lot. You know, so
yeah, man.
I ain't gonna say nothing else about that.
Yeah. What's that movie? With Johnny Depp was in it when he put his mind into the computer and became everything.
Oh,
transparent, not transparent.
I forgot, but I know which movie you're talking about.
Yeah. Possibility.
Whew. But anyway, getting off of this. Oh man, this one was hilarious. So, Keith, would you believe me if I told you someone got a World War II mortar shell stuck in their ass?
It's like, where would you get it from? Where would you use this at P Pop's backyard and you started digging and be like, wow, look at this.
I have a theory. Oh, and also the bomb squad had to be called. Because it's
alive.
It's a mortar shell. So I have a theory, right? They had to live somewhere down south, maybe somewhere it said World War II. I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm thinking about the fucking Civil War. So I don't know where this is.
Yeah, this is probably in France or something.
Okay, so they probably live in one of those countries, right? Think about it. If they live anywhere near like a previous battlefield or whatever, it could be in somebody's backyard casually, and they could have digged it up.
Yeah,
right?
It's like that in Vietnam sometimes, where it's like the mines,
in
the poppy fields or whatever.
Exactly.
Damn, that's a horrible way.
Yes, humor me. What if you had some freaky German or French OnlyFans model, right? Or British, that just so happened
Italian, German, yeah,
that just so happened to like to put things in their ass.
Pairs, remotes.
That's what I'm telling you. What if they dug up this mortar shell? They just so happened to find it and was like, you know, I'm gonna just stick it up there.
Imagine the preview of that. You're just like,
they put lube on it,
just showing it. She tries to bite it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
how do you like that was wild, but go on with your scenario, man. So you just put lube on it and you just pop a squat.
So I imagine it got stuck because the bottom is round. So once you stick it that far up your booty, you have nothing to grab onto at this point. You feel me? So, you know, she was probably like, or he or she was probably like grabbing.
Oh, it was wedged. It wasn't even like peeking out a little bit. It was wedged all the way in, like flat bottom, like canvas flat.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And it was a man, by the way. It was most definitely a man. Mm-hmm. So
freak boy.
Yeah. 57 millimeter mortar shell. The bomb squad from the 11 explosive ordnance disposal regiment. Oh my gosh, that sounds intense.
Well, once you get past 5, yeah, the fifth regiment, everything up it goes up another level.
Hey man, you know what? You know what's crazy though? This isn't the weirdest story that I've ever heard, right? So you're not gonna believe me, but this is true. So
I'll believe it.
My homeboy, right?
Oh,
his ex. No. His ex was she was like a nurse of some sort, right?
It's always the nurses,
right?
It's always people in these distinguished fields that you think are like absolved from these type of actions, but they're like the primary like
bro. But it wasn't her. She told us about this story. And this is highly illegal, by the way, so I'm not going to say names. She told us this story about how a man came in because...
Oh, you're talking about the... Okay, got it.
Yeah, because he fucking sat on a vase, and the vase was, like, inside his ass.
I don't think it's illegal to say that. Because
No. She sent us pictures. She sent us the x-rays.
Now, that's illegal.
That's illegal. That's illegal. And it was... I was dead because you could see like the vase, you can see the vase, and you can see the little crack in the vase. You can see the crack.
Vase is like, oh Lord,
bro. So people keep putting like inanimate objects, for up their bodies for pleasure, but. Hey man, that's detrimental to your health,
bro. I remember when I was younger and I was just getting not me personally, but I was just getting introduced to sex, right?
Yeah,
and just any type of sexual activity whatsoever. And I was talking to this girl, right? And we were like, it would be sexting, and then like I remember she sent me a picture one time of the remote in there. Yeah, and my young ass like, oh yeah, that's hot. you can get like you can get Showtime up there, like But people do that.
The remote, Keith.
I could write a book on my life.
And
I'm talking about them old fat Xfinity remotes.
And young Keith was just like, oh yeah,
that's hot. I like that.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I don't even know where I was gonna go with this.
There's no way you can go. Like that's wild.
You really threw me off with
that's
that.
Wild. One. That's some wild shit that people literally put things that's not meant to go. A mortar is nowhere near supposed to be in.
They probably, you know what? They were probably stupid. They didn't even realize that it was an actual shell. Like, but it looks like a fucking mortar shell. Like
this shit doesn't look sexual. Like you should see it.
Come on. It looks like a bullet. It looks like
it got rust. It got. Not only do you need the bomb squad, you need a tetanus shot.
Yes. Oh, I just thought of this. So do you remember that show? What was the name of it? It's like 100 ways or 1,000 ways to die. 1,000 ways to die, right?
You talking about when homegirl went to the produce aisle and it was too sharp and cut her gland in it?
Yes.
Yeah. That was around the time when I saw the remote shit.
Well, are you serious?
It was around the time.
So did that like traumatize you? Did you watch it and was like...
It traumatized me, but I was like, damn, I'm glad I'm not crazy.
That's hilarious, man. But yeah, so you can die from just sticking random shit up there. I mean, this man, he put it up his ass, so I
just imagine going home. You need therapy after that. Not the man, but the bomb squad.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, you go sit down, your significant other's like, how's work? And he's just like, man, I don't want to talk about it.
Hey man, I just imagine a group of like of just bomb experts like doing this. I don't know what you think we should do. I don't know. It's in him.
I would be the one to say, I know one thing. I'm not dying over doing this. When I go out, it ain't gonna be because I try to take a shell out of motherfucking ass.
Like, but Randy, you are going to lose your job.
I don't give a damn. I'm gonna keep my life and my dignity and respect.
I ain't put it up my ass. He put it up his ass.
Exactly.
Like, I got heat.
We might as well just pop him off a little bit. Cause I ain't gonna do nothing with it.
Oh, guys, please don't. Why do we have to say these things? Don't stick
because people will do it. That's why they say, yo, don't put like laundry detergent in your eye because people have done it.
Who put laundry detergent in their eyes?
They got seals. They got seals on there. You know when it said don't drink bleach and shit like that because people have done it.
Especially when COVID came around and Trump told everybody to. People actually did that shit.
Damn.
Is that we're exploring, injecting bleach into the body.
You think you got to shell up his ass?
It was Trump. It was Trump.
This is the cure to get rid of COVID. Put the shell up your ass.
And they took the mortar shell out and it's completely orange now.
This is the imagine motherfucker just looking at the TV like, yes. Like in full zombie mode, yes.
Yes, I need to do this.
Get this shit. Get the mortar shell. Who called the motor squad? Who called the bomb squad?
How do you even like?
I'm in the pickle. Call 911. I guarantee you just call 911 because nobody got like the bomb squad on their phone.
How does that conversation, like, I don't even know how
they
to
should
say
release
this.
that recording because they release a recording of all types of other conversations.
They should. They should for our entertainment.
911, how can I help you? I need help.
With a question mark at the end.
Well, sir, what is going on? Personal stuff is going on. Sir, you need to be more specific. Got a motor shell up my ass. A what?
Yeah, and then everything just get quiet, and then he started thinking, somebody came here, broke into my house, and put a mortar shell up my ass.
Who knew we was gonna spend this long to talk about motor shell up people's asses?
I did. Not I.
Man,
this world is wild, boy.
It's gonna get more wild.
Damn. Yeah. I'm curious to see what these next 5 years look like.
I'm not.
I'm curious. Kind of scared.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see. But anyway, that was the last topic, man. You got any lasting thoughts?
No, man.
Yeah,
I feel like we pretty much expressed every important thing that needed to be said. Wear a condom. Don't stick motor shells up your ass. I mean, like, that's 2 for 2.
Yeah, we good. I don't
know, nigga, drink water, maybe.
This podcast is getting weirder and weirder. This shit's getting more random and like, dear God.
Get the water with the pH balance in it. Alkaline.
Right.
Shit straight from the mountain.
Hey, well, but we appreciate y'all for listening or watching. With that being said, we are out. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.